I live in Melbourne, and it struck me that living here for some time, I'd never considered it the world's sporting capital, and I'd never considered it the capital of anything, really, except Victoria. And all of a sudden, I was faced with this notion, and politicians telling me this. And then at university, I had students telling me this. And it just seemed worth investigating. And in investigating, I found out that what was happening in Melbourne was quite interesting. A city had deindustrialised, it needed to reinvent itself. It did so around sport and special events. And interestingly, politicians, developers, sporting bodies had all got together, and a trickle up economy had formed in which developers seemed to profit by gentrifying the inner city, while politicians told us it was the sporting capital of the world. What was really happening was that Melbourne had developed a sports business culture, attracting events and keeping events such as the Australian Open tennis, which was really an interesting one, because when you looked at the 1970s, it was the basket case Open. No player really wanted to come to Melbourne, and if they did, like Gerolaitis or Vias, they usually walked away with the money. But Borg, McEnroe, Connors came once, and Australian women kept it going because we really had women who were still in the top 10 and wanted to come home for Christmas. But yeah, it was an interesting one, Melbourne being the sporting capital of the world. I thought London, New York and Paris were better credentialed, but you can be wrong in this.